Works. The poll will join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, here at WTAN Talk Radio Network, where we strive to bring you the libertarian perspective on political events of the day. There's no show quite like Freedom Works, with in-depth interviews, our ultimate top 10 list, and so much more. So join us for Freedom Works, the Paul Malloy Show, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. here on the WTAN Talk Radio Network.
Tune in to the Shrink and Wrap Show here on WTAN Talk Radio. Our stories and our topics will include, but are not limited to, everyday issues. We're here for you, for our listeners. We want to know what's important to you. So again, don't miss us on WTAN Talk Radio. Tune in again, Shrink and Wrap Show. We'll see you then.
That's the Shrink and Wrap Show every Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m. right here on the WTAN Talk Radio.
This is the WTAN Talk Radio Network.
It's time for the Kelly Show. Kelly is an award-winning photographer and the owner of the website iloveclearwater.com. Doug is the author of 4 published books and a contributing editor for Florida Sportsman magazine. And now, here they are.
Yes, here I am at any rate. Doug is still recovering from his broken hip, but he should be back next week. And meanwhile, we have Big Ed Davis here in the control room, the executive producer of the WTAN Talk Radio Network. Hi, Ed.
I told you Doug's on assignment.
He's on assignment. Hey. I don't know why I can't remember that. He's on assignment.
He's on assignment.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't matter what he's doing. He's just on assignment doing it.
That's right. He's doing what he needs to do to get better. But anyway, he should be back next week. And
I'm sure he was happy Saturday. A lot of folks in the Bay Area are a little upset that the USF Bulls went down to Miami and got it handed to them. And Doug is probably happy.
Yeah.
Quite a few times.
Yeah. That's his alma mater is University of Miami. I spent a semester at USF, so I guess I root for that team.
There you go.
And anything else happening in football, baseball?
No, I don't know if he'll get to see it, but the Bucks are playing tonight at 7:00.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So we have some great guests today, and I'm looking forward to hearing all about the what they have to say. They are with the Clearwater Urban Leadership Coalition. We have Marilyn Turman and Gloria Campbell here with us, and they're going to tell us all about the great things happening with, I don't know how you say it, CULC.
That's it. Coke.
There you go.
Coke. Yes. Okay. So why don't we take a short break, short, because we got a lot to talk about. And we'll be back with Marilyn and Gloria in just one moment.
This is the WTAN Talk Radio Network.
In 1955, the law firm now known as Pernick, Caulfield, Averill, and Noyes made a decision. Instead of taking whatever cases came through their doors, they decided to focus specifically on personal injury. 64 years later, the law firm is one of Clearwater's longest-running personal injury firms. Available 24 hours a day with offices in Clearwater and throughout Tampa Bay, they're ready to put decades of experience to work for you if you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or injured due to someone's negligence or recklessness. If you feel overwhelmed, uncertain, or unsure about your next steps after being involved in an accident or after a loved one sustained serious injuries due to someone else's negligence, call Pernick, Caulfield, Averill, and Noyes at 727-796-8282 or online at usalaw.com. That's 727-796-8282 or online at usalaw.com. Non-attorney spokesman.
Shop the largest selection of Guy Harvey apparel, artwork, and gift items at GuyHarvey.com. From the world-renowned marine wildlife artist, the Guy Harvey online shop features the latest in performance apparel, classic Guy Harvey t-shirts, decor for every room in your home, exquisite ocean-inspired jewelry, and unique gift items, including custom merchandise not available anyplace else. Browse an extensive catalog of original Guy Harvey works of art and a full range of beautiful reproductions. As with all Guy Harvey merchandise, a percentage of sales benefits the ocean conservation, research, and education work of the Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation. The Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation will help ensure that future generations can enjoy and benefit from a well-balanced ocean ecosystem. Bring the undersea world into your everyday life at GuyHarvey.com. What do the most successful companies have in common? They leverage growth by forming valuable relationships and partnerships. Amplify Clearwater puts you in touch with accomplished business and community leaders that inspires networking and helps you navigate the best courses of action for your company. Become a member and instantly acquire a powerful edge over your competitors by forming strong connections with top business leaders and elected officials. Amplify Clearwater. One community, one chamber, one vision. Contact us at amplifyclearwater.com or call 727-461-0011. That's amplifyclearwater.com. 727-461-0011.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to the Kelly Kelly Show. I'm Kelly Kelly, and I'm here with Big Ed Davis. And our guests today are Marilyn Turman and Gloria Campbell from the Clearwater Urban Leadership Coalition here in Clearwater. So obviously, Clearwater. So let's start with, well, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
Okay.
Again, we actually were on
about
a couple of years ago, I think.
Yeah. It's been a little bit of time.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to back up and we're going to start all over with your backgrounds. And are you from Clearwater? And tell us all about a bit about you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll start and then Marilyn can share her story. Not originally from Clearwater, but I've been here over 40 years. My husband he worked for a little company called General Telephone, and we moved to the countryside area. And that was really how we got to Clearwater. But the North Greenwood area was where my church was located at the time. And so I got to really be ingrained in a lot of the things that were going on. We chose that church because we lived in a community where our daughter didn't have anybody who looked like us. And so we wanted her to get to be culturally grounded. And so we attended an African-American church in North Greenwood. And so that's really where I became very familiar with the people and the what happened there. And 40 years ago, it was the economic engine of the Black community. It was there in North Greenwood along what's Greenwood and now is MLK. So I'm excited to be here and have been involved in the community in a number of different ways since then.
Okay. Do you just have the one daughter?
No, I actually have two daughters, both gone and grown, as I say.
Isn't that nice?
It's the best kind of kids. No, the best kind of kids are grandkids. So I actually have a granddaughter and a grandson. So I tell people, you just have kids so you can have grandkids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. And are they in Clearwater, the grandkids?
They are. Yes.
Awesome.
Well, Hudson and Clearwater. Yes.
Okay. That's really nice.
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to talk about your USF and Gator experience?
I'd rather not.
Okay. Okay. All right. Marilyn, how about you?
Yes. Thank you, Kelly. It's hard to believe, I guess, when I thought about that. I've been here, next year will be 50 years since I've been in Florida. I guess I'm officially a Floridian now.
You are. Yes.
From Ohio, so I'm originally a Buckeye, and moved here with my family as a young child. And
it had to be very young, I'm telling you.
So let's see, I started Kings Highway Elementary School, where my grandkids have attended at some point in time. So it's kind of, it's something to see that happen. It's like, wow, I actually used to attend that school that my grandchildren are at. So yes, love it here in Florida. I have 2 children and I have 5 grandchildren.
Wow.
And
I'm so jealous.
listen, and I'm on Nana duty quite often, and I
So
love
they're
it.
in
I do,
Clearwater.
and that's exactly right. Yes, and I enjoy that. It is a time, of course, our kids always say, well, you didn't allow us to do that, but you allow them to do that. So, but that's all a part of being a Nana. So
That's exactly
yes,
right.
absolutely.
Awesome.
So
That's nice that
yes.
both of you have grandkids in the area. And
Yes.
That's very important.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the Clearwater Urban Leadership Coalition, whose idea was it? How did it come to be?
Well, I think if we would be honest, we'd have to say it was God's idea.
Oh.
And I mean that sincerely.
Mhm.
We were in 2011, the county did a study called The Impact of Poverty. And actually Ken Welch was one of the people who spearheaded that. And so they identified 7 high poverty areas in Pinellas County and that was where the CRAs to help displace or to improve poverty in that area. That was the process that came about. The first was in St. Petersburg on the south side. And actually, Marilyn and I both were involved in early gathering to help get that one started. And so Ken, before he left the county commission, said that, North Greenwood, which has the highest concentration of poverty in the county, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the highest. That he really wanted to see us really get started on getting a CRA with the express purpose of reducing poverty in that area. And so he contacted Ms. J. Henson and then Marilyn, and then they contacted me. We met. We thought it was a great idea. I contacted Bill Horn at the time and said, hey, we want to come meet with you. And so that we talked about my hip replacement. Well, I was on couch duty. That was when I was waiting for my hip replacement, and my doctor said, you absolutely are not going anywhere. So I said to the group, listen, you all go ahead. Bill's expecting you all. Let's talk about, what we wanted to do. So it was Marilyn, Jay Henson, Mohammed, and myself that were really and Madra Matthews, Madra Bale, that really were the core group. They went to the meeting with Bill Horn, and evidently somewhere it was said, okay, so who is it was going to be the leader, the person who is going to lead this group. And since I was not there, that's what happens when you miss the meeting. My name was put into play. And so they left the meeting and they called and they told me, guess what? You're it. So, but I think all of us felt that it really was a calling, that we were called to this. This was our purpose. There had been a number of other groups who in the North Greenwood area, and we really appreciate the work they did. But I think that it was directed. We were sent for a purpose, and we continue to live out our purpose as we do this. Because I can tell you right now, the last thing I wanted was another job. And I'm pretty sure nobody else on the team said, hey, listen, I don't have enough to do, so I want to take this on and see if we can do this. So but it's been a labor of love. We do it for our community. We do it for our grandkids. We do it for the future of the children and young people in the North Greenwood area. And, and I often say the Bible, when you say, why me? Your answer is, why not you? Because to whom much is given, much is required. And I do believe that. I was a Girl Scout troop leader for 23 years.
Wow.
If you can believe that. Yes. From the time my oldest daughter was a brownie to when my oldest one graduated from high school and went off to college. And so I saw the difference that you can make in children and families' lives when you intervene at a level and you show them the possibilities. You show them what can happen. My Girl Scouts now are nurses and teachers and school administrators, and
That's fantastic.
they are. It's amazing. So so we do it because of what we've been required to do.
So what year did it start?
The coalition?
Yes.
Marilyn, I'm going to let you jump in there.
September 19th, 2019.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, the 19th of September of this year, which is in 4 days, I believe, will be our 6-year anniversry.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Yes.
what has been done since you started?
Do we have enough? Well,
I
how long
know.
is this show?
Well, let's just try to hit the highlights, I guess.
All right, so we're going to hit
yeah.
the highlights. Well, we started, and last year we actually were able to get our CRA designation.
That's important.
That is,
Why?
it is the main. It's because it is at that point. Number one, it's for certainly the recognition, and then let's see, Marilyn's writing something down here.
CRA designation.
Okay, yeah. So last year we got our CRA. Oh, in 2023 we got our CRA designation.
2023. Okay.
Yes. And so what that meant was a couple of things. One, with the CRA designation, what happens is that the area, the state, and the county, and the city says, okay, this is an area that we want to target. We want to be able to use redevelopment dollars, which are called TIF dollars, tax incremental funding. And so what happens is the property values, nobody spend, taxes go up. We had to spend a lot of time explaining that to people. So what happens is you're in the North Greenwood.
I'm just outside
the
of it.
CRA.
I mean, I
You
was
and Maryland.
hoping, okay?
Yes.
Whoever drew that line, I mean, I'm just right outside.
Well, it was our fault because we drew the
That's
line,
okay.
and we should have been way more careful.
And it's
That's
important to know none of us are
None of us live in the CRA,
so we
so-
don't get the benefits
Yes.
of the
Okay,
CRA.
Yes.
so who drew the lines?
Yeah, actually we did.
You
in
sat down and
coordination.
you said this is the
The city in conjunction with the county
Okay.
drew the boundaries.
Okay.
Yes.
And that was based on what? This is where the blighted area
Exactly.
is.
That's
Okay.
exactly right. This is where the majority of the blight is.
Okay.
So what that means is that, so with tax incremental funding, property values for us are frozen at a particular time, 5/23/23. Any tax dollars that come in after that, property taxes, those funds will be put into trust for the CRA and can be used to help eliminate blight in the CRA. So I like to explain this. So let's say your property, when it was frozen, you were paying $100 a month or $100 a year for your property taxes. Next year, when your property taxes you get your property tax bill, it's $120. The $100 still goes to the county and the city, but the $20 gets put into the tax incremental funding. It can be anywhere from 80 to 95%. We were granted the highest, which is 95% of that $20 will go into the trust for use in the North Greenwood CRA.
Oh.
Those incremental dollars can only be used for the CRA based on our plan, our CRA plan. And we and the community put together the CRA plan with some specific things in place.
You did that in 15 minutes.
We did that in 15. Yeah, right. Exactly. Wow. If you only knew the back and forth, the sleepless hours and negotiations, yeah, that part. Yes. So it was a process where we first had to get approval from the city council twice. We had to go to the county twice. And then the last time we were granted our CRA designation. I think it's significant because one of the things that the county administrator said was that the only CRA that has been grass-led by people in the community and put together and did all the heavy lifting was the North Greenwood CRA.
Mm-hmm. Because the downtown CRA, they have Clearwater staff
Yes.
or the city employees.
That's right.
But
Yes.
you don't have that.
No, and even when the CRA was established on the south side in St. Petersburg, there was actually a line item in the city of St. Petersburg's budget to fund helping to do some of the research, to do some of the things that needed to be done to validate the findings of necessity, for staff, for people to work on going out into the community and doing community events and outreach. But we did it all on our dime. And because we felt that it was a mission, that we were going to do it. And so we received no funding until we got our first approval from the county. And then we didn't get the funding. The city agreed to hire a consultant to finish completing the CRA plan, which, by the way, was really our CRA plan that we had put together even to begin with. So anyway, the thing that is exciting, I think, for us is that what's in the plan is what the community said they needed. We did outreach, we did survey, and we did this all during COVID. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The community
so
outreach.
2020.
2021, 2020. Yes.
Okay. So the funds. Do you also get grants?
Not really. So the
Okay.
funding that we have worked with thus far, that we've been able to do some, and really is funding the container village that we'll get to talk about a little later, were ARPA funds, American Rescue
That's right.
funds.
Yeah, and that's what was
yes.
that from? The hurricanes?
No, that was actually from COVID funding that
COVID.
came down from the Biden administration, from the federal government. Actually, the city, the county now is going to get $814 million of ARPA funds. Yeah, that we're hoping to be able to tap into some of that. But the city got the ARPA funding, and that funding, we requested $2 million of it to jumpstart the CRA. And so that we asked for community projects and programs. $1.5 million of that went to that. And then we asked for $500,000 to develop the container village.
Okay.
And so that's how we got there.
You're at the topic that I'm most interested in. Not that I'm not interested in the other things, but I talked to several people and they didn't know where this container village was going to be or how big it was going to be. So tell us all about that. I'm excited.
Okay. All right. Marilyn, tell them where it is because she's good at directions. And then I'll tell you what it's going to be. Okay.
Yeah. First, I want to say, because she didn't mention it, but Miss Gloria Campbell is our executive director. I wanted to make mention of that.
Okay.
She is a phenomenal leader.
She is
operating in her gifts, as we all do as a part of this collective effort. I just wanted to make mention that I'm the director of communications and a few other things that I do have my hands in. Regarding the location of the container village, and Ms. Glory can talk to you about the word village, why we selected that. But it is on it would be on the northeast corner of MLK and Tangerine. Okay. Now it does go back a further north close to Carlton. Some of that property is a part of that area where we're going to have the containers.
And this is across the street from where the
east of the substation.
Clearwater substation used to be, or
north of Big Jim's Barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
North.
That's a corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell us all about what the container village is going to be.
All right. Okay. So, one of the things that is part of our plan for our CRA plan is economic development. And, I often say nothing happens for anyone until there are dollars coming into that household. We can talk about affordable housing all we want to, but if people aren't earning a living somehow, we can talk about transportation, all of those things. So our focus as a coalition is on economic development. And that, so the container village, and we chose, is actually the Grove at 1105 is the name of the project. But we chose village because village means that we all have a part, that anyone can be a part, and that all of us are successful if any one of us is successful. And so, there's an African proverb that says it takes a village to raise a child, because everybody can have a hand in it. And that's really kind of the way we feel about our container village. So it will be containers, if you're familiar with crates at Wesley Chapel or the wharf over in Tampa. It's that type of a container. I will tell you that we actually had started this project before there was a Wesley Chapel, before there was crates in Wesley Chapel. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the wharf was there, and we actually worked with several engineers who had worked on that project. I absolutely have to give a shout out to Gina Clayton, who was planning and development, the director at that time, because Gina had been to several countries, Korea, and I think India, several countries where containers had been used to build entire malls. And so she was very supportive of the project and encouraged us. And so we started looking at it. We have renderings. If you go to our website, culc.org, you can see the rendering of what it's going to look like, not just a container that you got off of the ship. And we actually are looking to have 10 to 15 small businesses. We will have businesses will be co-housed in the containers. And so we will have, right now we have 7 businesses already identified and vetted to go into that. And then we have.
Are you allowed to talk about what these things are, or
not
yet?
Yet? Oh yeah, absolutely. So we have one which is it's the Wine Down. It's a wine bar that will be going in. We have Juice Up, which is a juice bar. We have Sweet Ales, which does bakeries and teas, that will be going in there. And then we have a couple of we have some vitamins. We're really focusing on the healthy parts. We actually have an IV. IV hydration. They're really big.
It does make a difference.
Yes. So we're focusing on health, fun, and entertainment. So our goal is for this to be a destination. We're also working with Amplify, and we're working with the city of Clearwater with the sound to make sure that when we have events there that we can partner and we can get some of that traffic. And so we have our agreement is signed with the city. In July we went before City Council. The first one, someone said to me, "Hey, why you must have an item on the agenda?" I said, "Absolutely. Today we're coming for the money." So we went before council, and then the next council meeting, they said, "You're back again." I said, "Yeah, we're coming for the land today." So we got the land and the money, and so now our project. We just hired our civil engineer as of a week or so ago, and we are looking at breaking ground this year. And because these are containers, we'll be able to simultaneously do the civil engineering and the construction work and have the containers being ready, so that once everything is done, we'll be able to actually place them and get our businesses moving.
Okay, I'm going to have you repeat that website one more time. It's culc.org.
culc.org.
Okay.
CULC 2020.
Is it 2020.org?
Okay.
CULC 2020.org.
Okay, because I want to see these renderings.
And just go down a little bit further there and you see it.
Are they going to be brightly colored?
Yes, they will be. They may not look exactly like that, but yes. Oh yeah,
That's impressive.
Isn't it? That's what everybody says.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks really, really modern. Here I'm envisioning, they're painted blue or yellow, but no, my goodness, they got glass walls and very modern. So
yes.
Is there going to be parking?
Okay, so parking, yes, there is parking actually across the street from in the substation, next to the substation. There's a church there in the city actually has a parking agreement with the church to provide some parking there.
Gotcha.
And then we are looking at putting together parking agreements with some of the other property owners there, mostly the churches, as needed.
That's so exciting. Oh, yeah. And are you going to bring in other businesses besides food, like maybe clothing or something like that?
Yeah, we
things to
are
purchase?
open. We're going to be working. We will probably start next month vetting some of the other businesses, complementary businesses to go in. Marilyn, you might want to talk a little bit about our what we're doing with St. Pete College and the and Dr. Rojas.
Oh, yes. And so that is going to start in October.
October 1st.
October. They're going to come in. Some of the programs that they have there, where some of the students will come in, and they will. Give me just a moment. Let me take this off my ear. It's kind of feeding back a little bit. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, gotcha. Sorry about that. Yeah, so they will come in and work with us and come to our meetings and assess, what our SWOT analysis and strengths and some of the things that we can do to, become more fortified for this project. And not only for this, but the coalition as a whole. Ms. Gore, you probably should have talked about this.
Okay. All right. So
some of what.
Yes. Yeah. So we were actually approached. This is a new project for them, the St. Pete College, and it's their business college. And so they're going to do, this is going to be like a cornerstone project for their students. They're actually going to have a group of students come in. They're going to take a look at our product mix. So they'll be helping us decide what other businesses we might need to go in there. Yep. Of course, food will be there. We've gotten those taken care of. But they'll help with that. They'll also help with putting together performers for us and helping each business, so that once a business is there, we are actually planning on, having businesses be successful, not just going in. One of the things about small businesses, the failure rate is really pretty high. But what we're going to do is we're going to provide, in the social service world, we call them wraparound services. In the business world, I don't know what we call them, but they're like wraparound services. So we'll be able to work with those businesses that go in. We'll help them with marketing. We'll help them with cash flow analysis. We'll help them with customer service and those types of things, so that the businesses that are there will be successful. Now, our goal is that these businesses will become so successful that they will need larger spaces, and we will partner with downtown and Fort Harrison, because that's part of our CRA. But we'll be able to move some of those businesses in downtown as they outgrow our space, and then we can bring in additional small businesses there.
Wow, this is so exciting.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Well, the great thing is that for our small businesses, we are, because we are a nonprofit, our rental rates will not be market rate. They will be rates that they can afford. They'll come in low, and then we'll, of course, move them over the next 3 to 4 or 5 years. But we're giving them all the tools they need to be successful from the very beginning.
And that's important. And where can you get that elsewhere?
Yes.
You can't.
Yes.
Not really.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Okay. So we are going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about Community Family Fun Night.
Yay! Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I get so excited.
Okay.
And Marilyn will handle all of that.
Okay.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
In 1955, the law firm now known as Pernick, Caulfield, Averill, and Noyes made a decision. Instead of taking whatever cases came through their doors, they decided to focus specifically on personal injury. 64 years later, the law firm is one of Clearwater's longest-running personal injury firms. Available 24 hours a day with offices in Clearwater and throughout Tampa Bay, they're ready to put decades of experience to work for you if you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or injured due to someone's negligence or recklessness. If you feel overwhelmed, uncertain, or unsure about your next steps after being involved in an accident or after a loved one sustained serious injuries due to someone else's negligence, Call Perinick, Caulfield, Averill, and Noyes at 727-796-8282 or online at usalaw.com. That's 727-796-8282 or online at usalaw.com. Non-attorney spokesman.
Shop the largest selection of Guy Harvey apparel, artwork, and gift items at guyharvey.com. From the world-renowned marine wildlife artist, the Guy Harvey online shop features the latest in performance apparel, classic Guy Harvey t-shirts, decor for every room in your home, exquisite ocean-inspired jewelry, and unique gift items, including custom merchandise not available anyplace else. Browse an extensive catalog of original Guy Harvey works of art and a full range of beautiful reproductions. As with all Guy Harvey merchandise, a percentage of sales benefits the ocean conservation, research, and education work of the Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation. The Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation will help ensure that future generations can enjoy and benefit from a well-balanced ocean ecosystem. Bring the undersea world into your everyday life at guyharvey.com.
Just about everyone is fascinated by the mafia. Books and movies like The Godfather, Goodfellas, Casino, and many others became bestsellers and box office hits. Did you know that a century ago, mobsters like Al Capone discovered Florida's tropical climate and sparse law enforcement? Mafia bosses from around the nation began setting up illegal operations in Florida. Now, for the first time, a new book titled Sunshine State Mafia, A History of Florida's Mobsters, Hitmen, and Wise Guys provides vivid stories and never-before-seen images of dangerous criminals who settled in Florida full or part-time. Written by renowned author Doug Kelly, Sunshine State Mafia exposes the hidden history of the mob throughout the state and includes Doug's own brushes with crime figures. Sunshine State Mafia is available at all major book retailers, or obtain a signed copy by calling 727-724-4949 or email sunshinestatemafia@gmail.com.
What do the most successful companies have in common? They leverage growth by forming valuable relationships and partnerships. Amplify Clearwater puts you in touch with accomplished business and community leaders that inspires networking and helps you navigate the best courses of action for your company. Become a member and instantly acquire a powerful edge over your competitors by forming strong connections with top business leaders and elected officials. Amplify Clearwater. One community, one chamber, one vision. Contact us at amplifyclearwater.com or call 727-461-0011. That's amplifyclearwater.com. 727-461-0011.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to the Kelly Show. I just hit myself in the nose with the microphone. Thanks for listening. And we are talking with Marilyn Turman and Gloria Campbell from the Clearwater Urban Leadership Coalition here in Clearwater. And we were talking about these businesses that you are providing support for.
Yes.
And Marilyn had something to add about what kind of support services that you were saying that, say a plumber doesn't necessarily
have the bandwidth to keep up with his marketing and advertising and accounting and those kind of things. Right. So I'll just say this. One of the things that we want to do once we get the businesses in there, of course, they're going to not be charged market rate initially, but we want to give them, we want to have a 95% success rate of those businesses that come through the container village. And so one of the things that we can do is best equip them. So they may be fluent in their particular lane, but if we can help them and have them go through these different classes. We've had a program where we've done the entrepreneurial training where we have instructors come in and talk about understanding financial statements, cash flow projection, marketing, customer service, time management. One of the biggest issues that a lot of businesses have is how to manage their time. Mm-hmm. We always say, if you don't manage your time will manage you, and so they need to understand about risk management, insurance, and those kind of things. And so those are some of the kind of trainings that we will to make sure that those business owners will have. And that'll be in collaboration with some of our funding partners that are going to be working with us as well. So making sure we're providing those courses.
And I can't forget to have you mention where your headquarters is.
Oh, gotcha. So our office, as of right now, is located at 1419 North Betty Lane in Clearwater. Mm-hmm. And the coalition meets every fourth Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. And anybody's welcome.
Anybody can come.
Yes,
any
welcome to come
member
to that
of the
meeting.
public can come.
Absolutely, yeah.
You do have some events from time to time. I attended a couple of them. One was AI Art.
Oh, yes.
And that was taught by your daughter.
Yes, Kimberly. Yes. Actually, she has another one this Saturday at the library. She's doing a
North
new
Greenwood
Greenwood Library.
And let me tell you, that is a fantastic class. I learned so much and found a passion that I didn't know that I had.
Oh, wow.
I've seen some of your work.
Yes.
So,
actually, I'm going to go
Saturday.
I figured that I'm going to be the next Kelly, and I'm going to go Saturday and learn out how to do something different. Yeah,
that's true. And then another class that you had, and I think you had your second one just recently, was about trusts and wills.
Yes.
And I found that so informative. I learned a lot, and I actually hired that attorney for myself.
So did I. Yes. So did Marilyn. Yes.
Yes.
So that's part of what our purpose is to bring information to the community. One of the great things about coming to the monthly meetings is that we always have speakers there, and they're always sharing what's happening
and the great star
in the community. And then we do have the community events as well. Things that we've had Duke Energy come and talk about how to cut your electric bill. We're going to probably have them come back again because
I need that.
Yes, we had a packed house and walked away with lots of great ideas and things to do.
Because I don't think anybody right now is happy with their electric bill.
And it's going up.
It is. It is going up, and the summer was extraordinarily hot.
Yes.
So our AC was running full throttle.
Yes.
And let's talk about this event coming up October 25th.
Yes.
What is that?
We are so excited. It is our 11th annual Community Family Fun Night. It is last year, of course, we celebrated our 10th year. And this event, boy, I tell you, it is our collective strength. I'll say that again. We have an amazing team of people. We have great volunteers. Even the St. Petersburg College, that brings out, all of their baseball players on the team come out every year. This year, we'll have 48 of them to join us as well. And we've got some committed people in this community that show up every year after year, and give of their time and talents to make sure that this event is a great one, and that when our attendees come to this event, they feel welcomed, appreciated, not only by what is going to take place at the event, but the fact is there's such an experience. There's a feeling of love and fellowship.
It's a fantastic event.
And we have created that, and it's by design. Just so excited. I can talk about some of the very things that we have there.
I was going to say, I've been to 3 of them. I didn't realize that this is your 11th one. Wow. What would somebody, first of all, where is it, and what can we expect to see this year?
Awesome. Good question. Okay. The event is held at the Walter C. Campbell Park on Buccaneer football field. And when we say Buccaneer football field, I always have to say Clearwater, not the one in Tampa. This is a field that the Buccaneers dedicated to the North Greenwood community some years back. And it's a great place to have an event. And it is, matter of fact, the Buccaneers are also one of our sponsors again this year for the event. They were last year's one, this year too.
The Phillies.
Yes, as in the Threshers.
The Phillies. That they actually donated the Buccaneer field there. So they were glad to be part of that.
Yes.
I've lived here 40 years too. I did not know that. Okay, so I just want to get the address in there, 905 North Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue in Clearwater.
Now let me clarify that, because at some point that field did not have an address.
Oh.
That address is for the library, which is parallel to the football field.
Okay.
So if you Google 905 North Martin Luther King and it says the library, you're okay. You're in the right place.
Yeah,
And so
it's right like next
it's in the
door.
football field that's
Okay.
parallel. Exactly.
Okay.
Some of the parking is there at the library as well.
Okay.
So yes. And so the event is on Saturday, October 25th from 5 to 9:30 p.m. And what you're going to see when you come to this event is we are going to have great entertainment this year. We have every year. We have the drumline and dance team that is coming. These be with PAL, but they're not with PAL this year, I don't believe. They're doing something to Mount Zion Progressive. We have the Young King Hierarchy. They are the step team.
The nationally ranked step team.
Nationally.
They're phenomenal.
They're winning a lot of awards, and they're doing a great job with those young men. So we're excited to have them back again this year. We have the St. John Primitive Baptist Church Choir that's going to be coming this year. That's different this year, but I can tell you they're going to be a treat. We have, for those of you who may remember from way back when, we have a double Dutch team that is coming. I think you saw my post on that, trying to see if
that's why
Oh yeah, we got a double Dutch
that.
team. That's
so
correct.
This is for this event.
Oh yeah, it is going to be awesome. They are national.
Sure that you don't
all
have
over.
very many 60-year-olds on that.
Well, you and I both are in that same club.
Oh my goodness, I did that when I was 10 years old.
Gotcha.
At 16 now.
Yes. It is the 40 plus double Dutch team.
Wow.
Really?
40 plus, and they are phenomenal. And
Wow,
they are going to be
so-
joining us this
Okay.
year. We've got some great line dancing. We know line dancing is huge thing going on around the country this year. We have what is their name? What is their team? MND, line dance instructors, and they're doing stuff all over Pinellas County, actually. But we get to connect with them on the second and fourth Wednesdays of the month, and also they're going to be instructing also at the community family.
So if you don't know how to line dance, you
can actually in partnership with the Pinellas County Urban League every second and fourth Wednesday at Arts for Life. We do a line dance class, line dance, healthy eating, and a financial moment. So we do that from 6 to 7:30 every second and fourth Wednesday of the month. Write that down.
I'm writing that down because I
Great crowd
see
too
out my
comes out
window,
for that.
Arts for Life, out of
Yes.
my house.
Yes.
And I see these crowds, and I have no idea what's going on.
That's what's going on. So come on over and learn a line dance.
Anytime.
It's called Wellness Wednesday because line dancing is a great form of exercise, and so
It is.
Yes.
It is. Okay.
So
I know that you have bounce houses.
Oh
yeah, I was going to say, talk about the big one we're having this year for the adults.
Yes. So we have not only bounce houses, rock climbing wall, 30-foot rock climbing wall. We have a mechanical ride this year. We have the adult gaming station. We have the toddler town for the toddlers and something for all ages. We even have a gaming truck this year for the teenagers or young children or older children, that really enjoy the gaming. My grandson is thrilled about this, as a matter of fact. And so, and also want to talk about, like for the adults, we have this money vault where you step in and all the money
you can
blows up in now we're not giving money, but we are going to be giving some prizes if you get the golden ticket. And so,
awesome.
Yes.
I mean, that sounds fun, just that alone. But
it is.
I know you have a bunch of booths, and you have this thing that you stand on, and it moves around you, and it takes pictures. What do you call that?
360 photo booth. That's correct. And it is a lot of fun. Sonia, the young lady that operates that, and I'm trying to think of the name of her business. I'm so sorry, I can't think of it, but she is amazing. And she will be on site again this year, capturing all the amazing Kodak moments.
I have always wanted to do that.
Yes.
I want to do this.
Well, you're going to get to do it. That's right.
Yes.
And they usually charge big bucks for this, and everything is free.
Yes.
So you can do it for free. Yes.
All the food is free.
Everything's free.
Everything is free. The food is free. The snow cones, cotton candy, popcorn. Oh, by the way, Miss Gloria will be manning the snow cones and the popcorn. No, not snow cones, but the popcorn and the cotton candy this year. She's over that committee. And so
You love doing that, don't you?
I do. Yes.
As a matter of fact, I think Jennifer says she's going to be working with you in that.
Oh, okay. City manager.
Says
Yes.
she's going to be in that area this year.
The city manager.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. She's come every last few years. We've had her there. Yes.
You just said the magic words: free food.
Yes.
I'm there.
Yes.
Free food and the vendors. And just let me say real quick, the vendor spaces are all maxed out as of now. We have no more spaces for vendors.
Okay.
And most of the vendors spaces are free. They're for information purposes.
Yeah.
They're community information. And we do have a free paid, a few this year for the paid vendors.
Okay.
But I do want to give a couple of shout outs before I know our time was winding up here. Really, we have some amazing people who work with us in our organization that don't ever get mentioned. People always see Marilyn and I, but we're just kind of the people out front, but the people behind doing all the work. Annette Douglas is our treasurer, who does a phenomenal, awesome job. And not that we have a lot of money, but she certainly does a great job with what we have.
Yes.
We have Madra Bell, who is our community liaison and outreach coordinator, and she has been working with. We actually had grants that we're giving out to the community, and these are for people to be able to get their houses repaired. These are grants, not loans.
Wow.
Grants, $20,000. And so she's been working with a lot of our seniors who there's a lot of paperwork, as you know. And so Madra used to work for the city. And so she's really taken the lead on that. And I really want to say thank you to her for that. We have Mr. Muhammad, of course, who has been very instrumental and is very much a part of our committee as we move the container village forward. And his knowledge, institutional knowledge of having worked with the city is invaluable.
Yes.
And then I wanted to give a shout out to Roland Johnson, who is working. You asked about Big Jim's Barbecue. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but we are looking at in the next probably 45 to 60 days, they'll be back open, new facility. And Roland is working with the contractor for us to get all those pieces in place and get them up and running as quickly as possible.
Okay.
So lots of good things. And then we still have most of the grants are gone for the residential, but we still have commercial grants, $75,000 for businesses along the corridor that would like to improve the facade or whatever. So
by corridor, you mean, is that Fort Harrison or MLK?
It is, and it is Betty Lane, Fort. It's our major commercial corridors, and we have 4 of them: Myrtle, Fort Harrison, MLK, and Betty Lane.
Okay.
So any businesses along there.
And
Okay.
those boundaries are on the website at the city for the CRA.
Yes.
You can see the exact boundaries.
Yes.
And if you click on an address, they'll let you know if you're within the city and not unincorporated.
Yeah.
Okay, because
But we
there
still have
are a lot of
dollars.
empty spaces.
Yes, that's right.
So who owns all these empty fields that I see?
Most of the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but which is I don't want to say that's great, but all these properties are part in the CRA. So,
okay.
So we're looking for development along there, and we'll be part of that.
Do you think that it'll look different in the next 5 years?
Absolutely.
Completely different?
Absolutely.
I am so excited.
Yes.
Like you, I've lived here 40 years. I've seen things. I remember back in the 80s, you wouldn't recognize then to now. And I look forward to even more positive improvements.
Yes, that's what we are with you 100%.
Now, the one thing I was kind of iffy is this CRA going to force people out of their homes? Want
good point.
These people to stay there.
Good point. Part of one of the things when we first started this initiative is we talked to people throughout the country. Gentrification is real, and it comes with just property values rising, and so we talked to people throughout the country and said, what did you do to maintain or help people remain in the community that have been there? And so a lot of the things that you'll see that are in place in the CRA are for that express purpose of helping the people to stay in their homes, like the $20,000 grant to help them repair their homes. We have a number of different things. So a lot of what we have, we put some things in place. we call them safeguards.
Okay.
To make sure that we can't keep everybody, but
No,
as many
no.
people as possible.
But it's important. Okay. So,
Absolutely.
well, thanks for listening today to the Kelly Show, and we hope to see you next week at the same time and station. Thank you.
Thank
both.
you.
Thank you, Vivian.